Yo, what's up, y'all? Roman Gonzalez here. If you don't know who I am, I'm a videographer, primarily a music video director. I built up my clientele base by basically getting on the road. A little background on my story and how I got into music videos. I've always been into film, and I did like film contests in high school and stuff, and then I did client work and whatnot. But I kind of moved away from it a little bit. Once I started getting back into it, and I started realizing like, wow, my passion is really in filmmaking and photography and just like creating, bringing stuff to life and doing it in a way that is productive. So, content rules the world. Like everything that you look around, from like t-shirts, logos, everything. This place is a mess right now. I'll tell you about it in a second. Content rules the world, right? Every business, every person needs content. People need photos to remember their family by. And anyways, I realized that my true passion was film, not necessarily just sales in general. My passion is sales, but it's more so in like freelancing and in selling film and photo work and content and stuff like that. But anyways, I got inspired by some guys, like Peter McKinnon, YC Imaging, Creative Ryan. Those were like my main influences at the time when I was just getting inspired to get into it again. That was about 3 years ago. It was the last time I cut my hair. Anyways, I just really like went all in. I did maybe like 30 or 50 like free videos or $50 videos, less than $100 videos, to get a little buzz and notoriety in my area, which was Phoenix at the time. I started getting booked up pretty good. Like I started making a little bit of money, $150, $200, $300. Excuse me. Shooting music videos. And what happened was, I don't know if it was a result of me or just me and like a couple other people. The level of quality in music videos, just like and the number of people doing music videos. Shout out to Camera Lord too. Camera Lord was one of the first directors out there. He was doing it a couple years before me, and he really inspired me. I actually remember, sorry about this, bro, if you ever watch this, but I actually remember just going through his YouTube. I scrolled all the way to the bottom and went through every single video and just messaged every single artist that he's ever worked with to try and get a gig booked, and I was doing them for free. And most of them said no. I got tons of people who turned me down for free. I got people who I shot a video for free and they were like, nah, I don't even want it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm just like, damn, I did all that work for nothing. Once more videographers started popping up in my area, I started losing some business, which is, it sucked at the time, but it's kind of cool. Around that time that happened, when I was like running out of business, I got this booking. Shout out to Cinco the Wolf. It was Cinco who booked me. He booked me for like 2 or 3 music videos. We did a package deal, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm good for that week, right? And then he hits me up and he's like, hey, I actually can't do that weekend. It's my birthday. I'm going to Vegas. So I was like, okay, you know what? Your budget can cover me going to Vegas, so I'm just going to spend it on that. I'm going to go to Vegas. We're going to shoot in Vegas. So I went and I did that, and I didn't have anything going on in Phoenix, otherwise I wouldn't have gone. So I didn't have anything going on in Phoenix. I brought my boy Wiggs, my boy Flicks Photography. If you are a OG follower or subscriber, my boy Ronnie, Flicks Photography. He's a beast. He's been with me from the jump, from my first tour. Oh, that's what I was getting at, my tour. So this is kind of a long story, I apologize, but I'm gonna just like get it all out there, because I don't think I've ever told this story all the way through on YouTube. So I get to Vegas and I do what I always do, which is I hit up hashtags for, like hashtag Vegas rapper, hashtag Vegas artist, hashtag Las Vegas music, Nevada artist, all these hashtags. I just go and I go through and I find posts and I like and comment and message people, hey, I'm gonna be here this weekend. If you want to do any content, let's do it. I ended up getting booked for a good amount of gigs, maybe like 4 or 5. Was able to pay my boy Ronnie a little bit of money. I think that was his first time in Vegas too, which was dope. We had a good time, and I had just met the dude like a few days before, so it's really cool. That's like my homie, my brother. He's based out in Phoenix. He's got a young baby boy, and a whole family, bro. I can't believe it. I love that. I love you, Ronnie, bro. But anyway, so I realized like, okay, there's different levels of demand at different times for different skills in different cities. So I was like, okay, let me just maybe try booking some stuff in different cities and move around, and whichever city shows the most love, that's where I'm gonna stay, right? So I planned out this trip. It was a quick little West Coast trip, and I was like, oh, well, actually no. So I was like, you know what? I want to do a tour across the country, but I had to like experiment with it first. So I planned out a quick trip. Actually, my dad let me borrow his truck. You can see out there, and I took a trip up the coast. My girlfriend Christina came with me. We went from Phoenix to like San Diego and then back up the coast. We did a lot of like tent camping. If you go to my Instagram and you scroll down, you can see the original posts from back then. We went up the coast all the way up, you know, to the Bay Area, Portland, Seattle, and then we came back down through like Boise, Vegas, stopped in Phoenix again. I did a good amount of work. I'm pretty sure I worked in every stop, but I had to improvise. I did a couple videos for like 50 bucks for free, just because I needed to push out content while I was on the move. But it was hard to get booked. I ended up losing some money on that trip for sure, mostly because the car we were driving just took a ton of gas. So I also had a Prius at the time, and so that's why I decided I was going to use and, you know, save money. So I started scheduling out. I started hitting up hashtags, you know, in different cities. I got a video booked in Indianapolis with a behind the scenes package for $500, which means I was going to fly my boy Ronnie in. And so I got that. I got like half. I got that 250 bucks. I bought the one-way ticket to fly my boy into Chicago. And then me and my girlfriend got in my Prius and we left, and we drove from Phoenix to Denver, Colorado, 17 hours to do a gig. I drove through the night. I got there at like 7 a.m. to do this like $200-300 gig. And we're getting breakfast, and I text my client and I'm like, hey, you ready? I'm here. And he's like, oh, I thought you were about to do it for free. Like completely switched up on me. And that was a terrible experience. So I had my Denver omelet, and then you know, brushed my teeth in the parking lot, and we bounced out of Denver, and then we went up to probably towards I don't know, I'd have to look at a map actually, but we went up I think into North South Dakota, and then went over to Minneapolis. I had like some meetings that didn't go through in Minneapolis, had a meeting with one potential client, and then I headed to Indianapolis where that gig I had booked was. Amazingly, I'm pretty sure my Prius made it all that way with maybe like $100. It was pretty sweet. So anyways, I get to Indianapolis. I'm kind of like trekking I pick up my boy in Chicago. I'm kind of going back and forth between like Chicago, Indianapolis, and these other like little cities in the area, Cleveland, you know, having meetings and then going back, and these are like 6-10 hour drives that I'm doing like every day in between working and editing. I didn't even have a laptop at the time. I just had a desktop that I was lugging around, so I would bring it into the hotel and then pull it out, break it down, bring it to the next hotel the next day. Man, we were grinding. Not to mention we had all of our stuff and 3 of us in my tiny little Prius C. So anyways, I did that. I ended up doing 2-3 tours. I was on the road for probably a total like a little over a year. You know, sleeping on couches, doing whatever work I could find. Right now I'm at home. I'm at my parents' house. This is the room I've been sleeping in. It's like a back room used for everything. And actually, I want to show you guys something. My dad has been remodeling the kitchen, all DIY, all do it yourself. Hey Dad, I'm gonna put you on camera, or at least your kitchen, because I want to show it. I want to document that we're doing this. My dad tore all this up. Do you want to say hi?
Hey, what's up?
My dad tore all this up. Crazy. Hopefully someday I can show you what it looks like. But yeah, I thought that was cool and I was sharing. But yeah, so you know, on one of my last tours, I ended up losing my Prius, so I don't have that anymore. And I just kind of still travel around and move around. Lately, what I've been doing is I've been renting out these Airbnbs, like getting bigger Airbnbs and renting out the rooms to artists for video packages or to other creators who want to go and network and get their foot in the door on you know, on some work. So damn, I did not expect to go on for this long. I've been ranting for 20 minutes, but those of you who watch my channel, you definitely deserve to know the background of who I am, how I got here, and I appreciate you. You know what actually motivated me a lot is this. I'm just gonna read a comment, give a little shout out to this guy right here. This is from this morning, by the way. He said, "Yo, no cap, I can't comprehend how you only have 1.5K subs. Just came across your channel today and you definitely deserve millions." Thank you, bro, I appreciate that. He said, "Keep it up, fam. I love the informative content you put on here as well as the musical features. Hidden talent at its finest." Man, that means a lot to me. I really appreciate you for that. You know, a little shout out to you. He commented on my San Antonio, Texas vlog. There's some golden nuggets in there, some good footage if you want to go check it out. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys. I hope if you are not subscribed, you can drop a subscription on this channel. I really appreciate it, man. Show this channel to a friend. Go binge watch my tutorials if you're learning about how to do stuff. I'm shooting on the Canon EOS M50 right now. I have a ton of tutorials on how to use this camera. I used to shoot all my music videos on this camera. I probably did 150, 200 plus music videos on this camera all over the country. So I'm headed to Miami tonight. I'm leaving at 3 a.m. My dad's gonna give me a ride. Much appreciated. And we'll see what we can get done. Let's do it. Appreciate you. Oh, by the way, I'm about to show, you know, some clips and some photos from my last couple gigs. One of them being at this super dope like police station set in East LA, in Pico Rivera, actually, where my dad's from. And then another video that I shot in Paradise Valley, Arizona, not too long ago. So check it out. Hope you guys enjoy it. Drop a like, drop a subscribe. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Peace.
Like I like that ass. Yeah. Keep on feeding me, I'ma keep on coming back. Damn, I love this track. Damn, I love to rap. DJ, play it back. Live on Instagram. Shawty, bring it back. Shawty, get the strap. Yes, I love pleasure, but business is a plan. I don't need no man.